about a 10.5 black. And let's see, we got another one. I got 11 inch white. So that's 2 of the species right off the bat.
That is so good.
Keep an eye on that rod right there. There you go.
Goodness.
Now that's a little yellowback.
Do we count him?
No, we don't count
We
him.
don't.
He buried that one. That's sort of the way it happens. When you look away,
That's when they bite.
you grab a bottle of water, any little different. Don't worry, we'll catch plenty. You want about 3 feet of line from the cork to the rod tip.
Okay.
See how they all look even?
Yeah.
That's what you want. Now, let's get back over here to our spot. We've drifted just a little bit. Let's get reset. And when you're fishing like this, no minnow on there, that's called fishing on credit.
Well, I will say, Mark, that people need to understand it's not so easy. And it sure makes a good day if you hire someone like you and to take them out.
Oh, yeah.
Then they're happy and they see this, and you're also equipped
Right.
with the crappie rigs and all.
I had one gentleman got in the boat, and he was an older gentleman. And after a day of fishing, he looked at me and he said, "Well, Mark, you know," he said, "this is sort of like fishing in my living room." He said, "Everything's right in front of me." He said, "You even got drink holders down here." He said, "I didn't have to do anything but just reel the fish in." And he had a ball. He was like 72, and you know, he just had a real good time. And you know, and children that don't even know how to fish, just sit them in the chair, and by the end of the day, they're having a ball, and they don't want to leave. You can see it right up on the front screen. See the cover down below us? Now these minnows are floating just right above that cover. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and pitch out a marker. And that way, we've got a reference point to work the spot.
Have you ever, we have grandbabies, but that little thing that you play like you go to Chuck E. Cheese and you have a little hammer and you hit the little thing as they pop up and
Whack-a-mole type
yeah,
thing?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
When you look away, if I can get you talking, get you looking away, I'll there he is.
That looks like a big one. Oh yeah, that is nice.
That's just a nice Percy Crease crappie. Look at here. Would you get this one for me?
Yeah. So you say those hooks are really sharp?
They're about the sharpest hooks going. You know, a lot of people love their eagle claw hooks.
Mm-hmm.
I just introduced them to that little blue mustad hook, or I refer to it, the little blue hook. It's pretty intense fishing. I mean, you get to where you just sort of know everything is in your boat with your hands. I mean, you don't really look at it. You're sitting there, you know, putting minnows on. I'm sitting there watching the corks the whole time.
And that comes with experience.
Mm-hmm. And in the meantime, you're doing all this, you're sitting there driving the boat with your foot.
Right.
So, you know, it takes a while to get your legs trained to keep that boat right where you want it, how much trolling motor to give, especially on the windy days. Another white crappie down there eating on the shad.
Oh, he's pretty.
Good job. Good crappie.
Yeah, pretty black.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, I knew he was here. So that sort of shows you that those black crappie are just hanging right above that cover.
I'm okay on this minnow.
I believe we'll need to change that one. Nice fish.
Pretty.
Nice fish for
All
this.
6 rods at one time.
There he is. Oh, that's a
Ooh,
good
that's
fish.
a nice one. Oh my goodness.
Come here, baby.
Oh my goodness, that's
Another
a
black.
nice one.
Black
Look.
nose, maybe. Yeah, nice black nose. Come here, baby. He swallowed it, so we're just going to let him have that hook.
Okay, I get to click again.
I love
That's
to
the
see
good
that
side.
stripe right down that nose.
Isn't he pretty?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've never
Thanks, sir.
noticed that. Is that why they call him black nose?
Uh-huh.
That stripe right here?
Stripe coming down. I'll show you. It has the same little stripe underneath the chin.
Well. Ooh,
Another black nose. Mr. Black Nose is hanging out here today.
Hewitt Scott.
See if he keeps. Yeah, he goes.
I get to click.
Ooh, that's splashy.
Yep.
I see one
Get it
right
going.
here.
That's fine.
That seat's a little tall, isn't it?
That's fun, wasn't it? It's just a good day being outside. It's not too hot. It's just beautiful.
Low humidity.
Barely even fun outside.
That's right.
How big a fish does Papa catch? How big a fish does Ty catch? How about Mimi?
Did he teach you to do that?
Good job, buddy.
Oh, man.
Out of the mouths of babes
What'd you
comes the
bribe him
truth.
with?
Huh?
What'd you bribe him with? Well, we had a wonderful day today. We're at Bates Sanders, Percy Priest, with one of the best guides, I think, Hugh, we have ever been with. He is awesome. We went with Mark Travis, CrappieGuideService.com. Hugh will have all the information on there for you. We went spider rigging. Was that not fun, Ty? We got Ty with us. Papa missed a few. I missed a few. Mark said pull. Loop, too late. But boy, I tell you what, these are what we brought in, but I promise you, we threw back.
A few of them.
Oh yeah.
A yellow bass and black crappie.
Yep, we did. When they were a little small, but we really enjoyed having Mark take us out. Mark, I'm gonna hand it over to you. You told us, this is so neat, but will you explain how you do that?
Okay. The rod I use is a Bass Pro Shop Wally Marshall IM6 rod. It's their maroon rod. And this one right here is an 11 foot. And we run a large slip float with an 1.5 ounce weight and a #1 mustad hook. We also have it tied above that is a #7 swivel with a #8 snap swivel, along with a few beads to protect the knots. And above that, we have the most important part, the bobber stop. This is the key to the whole operation. That's a Bass Pro Shop 4-hole bobber stop, doubled. And if you don't double them, we'll not hold that 1.5 ounce weight for any long length of time. And that's the key to catching all these fish today. We're running 8 poles, and we're fishing with medium to small tuffy minnows. And our fish we're running at a depth of about 9 to 10 feet. And the bottom depth just depended on the main structure. Fishing mainly brush piles and a few stake beds.
So what did you say about this sharp hook that?
My little sticky sharp #1 mustad hook.
Yeah.
It's
you got those at Bass Pro?
I believe I did. And but that #1 mustad hook, it's just needle sharp. And you know it's sharp when it'll stick that fingernail and not move. That's a sharp hook. And most of these crappie today, when you just lift the rod up, there's no setting of the hook. You just lift the rod up and he's there.
Yeah, we didn't reel in or anything. You just said lift.
Just lift, keep that tension on them, don't let them get any slack line. And we had nice fish today.
That's not so easy. You make it look easy, but it's not so easy.
That's right.
But boy, I tell you what, we've had fun. We stayed out here all day. And you just don't know what it is for you to keep Hugh out here all day and not take him in for lunch. So he was having a good time, I promise.
I believe he was.
He was. He was.
I believe I had 8 poles and sometimes 4 or 5 going off all at one time.
Yeah, he was busy.
I believe he liked that.
He was busy, yeah.
But it was fun.
So,
it was fun, wasn't it?
did you have a good time? Would you like to go again?
Oh, that's what I was going to say. You think Mr. Mark would take us again?
We might have to go up to Normandy Lake.
Ooh.
Try a few of those black-nosed crappie.
That'd be. All right,
So-
well, we will see you in studio, Southern Woods and Waters.